Hello, I am Michael Burrows,
I'm Liam O'Toole.
and this is ScriptNuggets, in which two people who think they're okay at writing take random story prompts and write quick little 10-minute scripts and have a good time doing it.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is our first episode. We have a couple of prompts we're going to look at today. We've gotten from friends. We have not seen them yet. It's all completely off the top of our heads that we're writing these scripts.
Hoping for something spicy. We'll see.
Something spicy would be ideal. If not, it's not our
Beggars
fault.
can't be choosers.
Beggars can't is exactly right. Just a little bit of background. Liam and I went to high school together. We both did theater. We both wrote theater. Liam's pretty good. I'm like not, but we make do. The first thing we co-wrote, like our junior year of high school or something, was about. You can probably explain better than I can what it was about.
Right. It was called Idaho, and understand that it wasn't really my idea to begin with, or Michael's. It was a good friend of ours.
AJ Lease. Yeah.
AJ Lease. He was good at coming up with just absurd things and telling me to write them. So I wrote this one. It's called Idaho. It's basically about how Montana was jealous of Idaho's potatoes because that's all they had going for them. So Montana decided to steal the potatoes, and I don't fully remember what happened, but it was a monologue performed by some prisoner who supposedly took the potatoes for himself and
smuggled them across the border.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. It was something along those lines.
I wonder if you still have the script somewhere. Like, I wonder if you could.
I can pull it up.
Don't worry. No, don't do it now. We can. I don't think we want to release that to the public, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's best left forgotten. Anyway, we're gonna get started. I have been texted the prompts. I have not seen these yet.
I actually got one from Will.
Oh, you got one from Will?
Okay. I will read it now, though. It doesn't sound very original. It says, 2 families hate each other. I don't know where, maybe somewhere in Italy. Turns out the son of one family loves the daughter of another. Stuff happens. I guess people should die. And then the 2 lovers kill themselves.
That's original. No one's done that before.
Really? I thought it was like a Transformers movie revolved around that plot or something.
No, you know what? That's Shakespeare. That's Hamlet. Right?
Really? That was Shakespeare?
Yeah.
I thought it was a comedy.
Shut up, Liam.
No, you shut up.
Okay. We're going to look at the actual prompt now from a friend who clearly doesn't hate us as much. All right. We're going to look at one sentence from Isaac McGonigal. All right. I think we should try this. Though all his previous efforts were in vain, Jeremiah knew that if he could solve just one Sudoku puzzle, then he'd no more live a life of destitution. But at what cost?
I've never played Sudoku in my life.
So, I don't know that really matters. We're writers, Liam. We can...
Wait, so this guy Jeremiah is...
Okay.
He has to solve a Sudoku puzzle.
Yeah.
And the fate of the world is at stake. Is that what I'm?
It's so.
I'm picking up the right thing.
Let me read it to you exactly. It is our job to fill in these gaps, though. This is part of what we have to do. Jeremiah knew that if he could solve just one Sudoku puzzle, he'd no more have a life of destitution. What that life of destitution is up to us. And also, there's some cost. He says, but at what cost? We don't know what the cost is. That's up to us.
That's a good movie pitch.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, we could have Matt Damon or Leonardo DiCaprio play Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Or Samuel L. Jackson.
Or we could just write the little script right now. Why don't we do that? Let's go with this idea.
Are you sure about that? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's a little too vague, if you know what I'm saying.
And that's kind of... Okay, you want to read? We have one more from AJ Lease.
Let's read AJ Lease's.
Where the heck are you? There you are. This is a short one. A trip to Red Robin to order lobster. That could be funny. That would be a good classic comedy scenario.
You see, there is a third option in which we combine both of the premises.
Oh shoot!
Into one story.
How do you suggest we do that?
Okay, so Jeremiah is going to Red Robin, right?
Okay.
To get some lobster.
Okay.
And he's in, so he's in league with the Red Robin Mafia.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Which would describe his life of destitution as Isaac described it. So he's trying to escape that life of destitution by ordering lobster at Red Robin.
Okay.
And that's like a special code for screw you guys, I'm out.
Okay.
Right? But he doesn't have money for the lobster, so he has to work it off by playing
Solving a Sudoku puzzle. Okay. But at what cost? What's the cost of him playing the Sudoku puzzle?
It's a good question.
Let's think about it for a second.
The cost of him playing the Sudoku puzzle.
Sudoku's taxing, man. Like if you play a hard, you said you don't know a Sudoku. You haven't played Sudoku.
I've never played it in my life.
I've enjoyed myself some Sudoku. That game can be very difficult. That is some taxing stuff right there. Let's just say, what if he's like on the verge of mental breakdown? Okay. And it's conceivable that this Sudoku puzzles are going to push him right over the edge, but he has to do it so he can escape the Mafia. Am I understanding your direction of this world, right? Is like he's
okay. Yeah, that's the only way you can get out of this.
Okay, I got you. I'm just gonna real quick adjust my mic stand because it is doing a lot of falling, which I'm not a big fan of.
Really?
Tighten this guy. Okay, there we go. Now we're in flavor 10. Okay, let's write down what we got so far. So. Why are we centered? That's no fun. So we got Jeremiah is he held captive by the Mafia? Is he part of the Mafia?
He's been blackmailed by the Red Robin Mafia because
Okay.
Yeah, because at one point he went there, he was promised a good burger.
Okay, yeah.
He got the bottomless steak fries, you know.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah,
exactly.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't?
Right.
So he got
the bottomless fries.
Yeah, he got the bottomless fries. He got his burger. He didn't like how it tasted. He was like, "This isn't yum material."
Oh wow!
Like, this doesn't live up to what you were promising.
Jeez, man.
And Jeremiah, he's an opinionated dude, so you know, like, if he's upset about something, he's not gonna let it slide.
Right.
So he says, can I speak to the manager about this? Because you guys are lying to people on TV, which you can't do that, right?
No, that's illegal, dude. Yeah, you can't lie on TV.
Exactly, you can't. Right. The government made it illegal, whatever. So anyways.
It's a dystopia.
So the manager comes over.
Okay.
And he says, "I heard you don't like our food."
Okay.
And then he says, "Yeah, it's not yum material."
Okay.
And then the manager says, "My apologies. I'll get you a Coke for free." So he says, "All right, that's good with me." So he drinks the Coke.
Okay.
And he blacks out. There was something in his Coke, something that he didn't like. So, you know, something not like cyanide, but like a cyanide that knocks you out.
You mean a sleeping drug, Liam? You want to just call it that?
Yeah, it's filled with sleeping pills, right? Whatever. It's
okay, all right. He gets knocked out. I'm gonna. All right. Okay.
Of course, the people around him are kind of like, "Oh, what happened there?" But they say, "Don't worry, Red Robin will take him to the hospital because they do a free hospital service."
Right.
If you get food poisoning there.
Naturally, yeah.
To avoid the lawsuits,
Right.
I mean,
if one of their customers was sick, they'd call 911. That makes sense. They'd get an ambulance.
Yeah, except they are the ambulance.
Oh, okay. So they have that much influence now.
So they taxi them over to the hospital.
Okay,
straight to the ER. So.
Okay, so my understanding then is that Red Robin is a very powerful corporation in this.
It's one of the most powerful.
We're like, are we talking like above Google, like level powerful? Like these guys are like, they own stuff. Like they own you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Except Google doesn't know it. Google likes to think that it's
right. Google.
Top of the game.
Yeah. Google doesn't really know it's up, dude. Red Robin. They've been underground for years, but they've been amassing a wealth.
People underestimate Red Robin. They say it's just that goofy place you go when you want the yums, but It's actually
When
better.
you want the yums.
Exactly, when you want the yums,
Yeah.
which is why Jeremiah was so disappointed that
Naturally.
he didn't get the yums, you know. So anyways, they promised to take him over to the hospital. Instead, they take him to the underground robin lair.
Okay, they take him to the robin lair. Okay, all right.
You know, where they keep all the meats, all the meat that they ground up into patties.
We'll call it Red Robin HQ underground, yeah.
Red Robin HQ. The meat is at least 30% robin meat, which is a
wow. Dude.
Yeah, it's a secret that they don't want their customers to know. So yeah, as you can understand, Red Robin is very touchy when people don't like their meats. So they say, listen, buddy.
Okay.
Listen, pal.
Listen, pal, Buster, if you will. Sure. Yeah.
He's chained to some metal burger. You know, like the old company logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in prison down there.
He's in prison, exactly.
Okay, and where are we going from there? Is this where it gets the ultimatum, like you solve this Sudoku puzzle?
Well, not quite. You see, he's they say, like, there's a price for insulting our food.
Naturally, right? That's the Mafia.
Exactly.
Right.
Because they value food over everything.
Of course.
They're a very powerful corporation, and they have stranglehoods over the media, the government, the railroad industry. That's another story.
Naturally, yeah, we'll get there. That's later.
But the one thing they can't stand is when someone knocks their food. So they say, listen, we're gonna crap.
What are they gonna do?
They're gonna threaten him with something.
Okay.
Right? Because they've taken surveillance footage of him when he was 5 years old, stealing some gum from the local drugstore.
Oh shoot, dude. Okay, so he's getting real blackmailed.
They're gonna turn him into the CVS pharmaceutical industry.
Oh shoot, dude. They're no joke either, though.
They're no joke either.
They're no
not
joke.
quite as powerful as Red Robin, but they're pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so they're blackmailing him. They've got this CVS stuff over his head. Because if CVS finds out, they're gonna kill him, dude. He's not gonna be living long if he's out on the street with that in public, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So they say, listen, we'll keep our lips sealed, right, about CVS.
Okay.
Because that was back then. Their surveillance cameras were kind of choppy. They couldn't relate. Yeah. So they're gonna say, we're gonna keep our lips sealed as long as you do our dirty work.
Okay. All right.
So
what's
the dirty work it's not fun. It involves everything from washing dishes, washing off the dirty hamburger stained plates to
of course.
to threatening the farmers who don't want to make their potatoes anymore.
Right.
Don't want to supply them with potatoes anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
Potatoes are a prized possession, and some people think that Red Robin is just not a moral corporation. I don't know why, but it's a big mystery.
Yeah, you never know. But okay, so he's doing their dirty work. Okay.
Exactly. He's doing all the bad stuff.
Right. So he's kind of become a mobster, not by his own will, but he's in that world, right?
He doesn't really have a choice.
And he's just sort of been thrown into it.
He's been thrown into it.
Which is really compelling at some level, right? I mean, there's a lot of character development that can happen.
He doesn't want to do any of the things he's done,
sure.
but he's threatened people.
You got to do what you got to do to get by, I mean,
exactly.
I understand. So okay, so when does this ultimatum come in of the Sudoku puzzle?
Of the Sudoku puzzle, right? Well, see, Red Robin, they cut him a deal. They said 3 years. No, 5 years. 5 years you got to work with us.
Okay, yeah.
After that, you're free to go.
Okay.
But what happens is,
in
between those 5 years, there's a new CEO. Because the old CEO, he gets involved in a motorcycle.
Maybe he gets busted.
He gets busted, yeah.
Yeah.
Because someone, I think Google decides to Google him.
So shoot, that'll get him.
Their technology to, and they realize, oh shoot, this guy's been cooking the books.
Okay.
Like throwing them on the stove and grilling.
So he got busted by Google, but the rest of his organization is kept intact. Like their CEO gets chopped off, but like but they're okay. They managed to survive.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
company.
Because
Okay.
the Google, they just pick the
Their
first
assets are
result.
very liquid, Red Robins, so they can move about as they need to reorganize their assets and survive, something like that. Okay, so
The new CEO, he's much sneakier.
Okay, the new CEO.
He only uses the deep web.
okay.
He only uses
He was formerly the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese, and he turned to Red Robin because it's just it's a little bit of a step up. So, okay, so they've got him. Okay, so it's because of his installation that he gets this ultimatum of the Sudoku puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new CEO, he's much more careful about this sort of thing.
Sure.
So he says, and it's been about 4 years.
Sure.
So not quite 5 years yet.
Okay.
But what the CEO tells him is that, look, if you solve this one Sudoku puzzle, you're gone forever. You don't have to do anything for us again.
Right.
We just ask that you don't show your sorry face at any one of our restaurants. And he thought, I can dig that. But if he loses the Sudoku puzzle, he's with them indefinitely.
Okay.
He can't back out from it.
I get you. Okay. So, all right. Now, one detail that we need to get right is the food that he gets at the beginning. It's not a burger he gets, right? It's lobster, because that's part of the prompt, right? Because the guy goes to Red Robin to get lobster, and that's why it's not delicious. Because why is Red Robin gonna make a good lobster, right?
Exactly.
What's that about?
They're not like red.
Like there hasn't even been a Red Robin like in. There aren't many. So we are from the northeastern United States. There are not a lot of Red Robins up here. There was one built nearby, like 6 months ago. They're not local though. Like they don't know what they're doing. They don't know the lobster game. Okay, so
I've only been to Red Robins when I've gone to other parts of the United States,
right.
like
So
the
they
South and
naturally, so they're experimenting with their lobster game. Okay, and that's why it's not very good. So he gets a bad lobster.
That's how they try to break into the New England market with the promise of the
Right,
lobster.
but this guy wasn't having it, which is why they got to come down on him hard. He's threatening their business in the northeastern United States, dude. That's no joke. That's like
They got to go with Red Lobster.
there are at
Think that's easy?
least 3 people who live up here, dude.
At least 5, I would say.
Yeah, right. So, okay, I think we've got so he gets the Sudoku puzzle. Okay, this is for his freedom. Okay,
It's first.
but the detail to remember is that he's just been so mentally taxed by his time in the Mafia that he can't think straight, dude. This Sudoku puzzle, and this isn't an easy Sudoku puzzle. This isn't like a kiddie, like 4x4 kind of thing. This is like standard 9x9, like hard mode, very hard mode. Like this is some stuff that's gonna take you a long time. This is the kind of stuff that your grandparents do when they've retired, and that's what they do. They just solve Sudoku puzzles.
It's like a 5,000 piece puzzle of a wall.
Sudoku is not a.
I know. I'm just making a metaphor.
Okay, yeah, sure. So
it's very difficult.
Yeah, this is no joke. All right, so that's what he's got on his plate, and he has to do it for his freedom, and that's the main challenge. Will he be able to overcome this task of solving the Sudoku puzzle?
Yeah.
And I don't think we want to answer that right now. Let's start writing. Let's see where this character goes. Okay. I'm gonna put in a page break here. We do not want to go. Hold on. I'll write hold on. I got the. So we'll do our cast of characters. Okay. Now, we obviously have Jeremiah, right?
Jeremiah, main protagonist.
How do you spell Jeremiah?
It's M-I. No, that's not right at all.
Dude, I don't know how to spell names. Dude, autocorrect is busted. All right. Jeremiah. Okay. And Jeremiah, how old is he?
Jones.
Jeremiah Jones. That's a good name. We'll say he's like early 20s when he gets abducted by the Mafia.
Yeah, early 20s.
Oh,
He's
one thing.
like right out of college.
Here's a question: Does this play encompass that whole arc, or just the part of him getting the ultimatum for the Sudoku puzzle? I think it should cover the whole thing. I think we could have a couple scenes and have some
probably put the whole
time
thing in
elapsed.
there.
So let's say he's like 23.
Just out of college. Thinks he owns the world.
Right, and like he's 27 after, because it's 4 years, right? Okay. Yeah, it's just like when you're out of college. Yeah, he's just going to get some lobster, but okay.
And we got a regional manager of the New England branch of Red Robin Industries.
I think, yeah, okay. We'll say of Red Robin. Okay. He's going to be, this seems like a guy who's like maybe like.
Middle age. Like one of those, no, not middle, like his 30s maybe, or 40s.
I'm thinking like late 40s.
Okay.
Like this guy maybe has, he's been around the block, he's got kids, he doesn't really care about them, but he has them, right? So it's just like, he has to live with that, you know, he's one of those guys. So he's like 48. Okay. We have, the old CEO will not make an appearance, right? They are talked about, but they are not, they will never appear.
Yeah.
We have the new CEO, whose name should be, let's make it a woman. What should her name be? Her name should be, or do we need to give a name? She should just be CEO of Red Robin.
Mrs. Robin.
Well, like, how about a bird name that's not Robin? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mrs. Cardinal. No.
I feel like there's got to be a bird name that's like a common surname. Do you know what I mean?
Blue Jay. Nah.
Have you ever met anyone with the last name Blue Jay?
No, I haven't. Well.
Jay maybe, but you know what? This calls for a quick Google search.
Ooh, Google.
Common bird names. You know, actually, it's probably not going to give me what I want. It's common
Finch.
types of birds.
What about Finch? Is that
Finch? Is Finch?
That could be a last name, right?
A finch is a bird.
Pretty sure I've heard.
Yeah, let's go with that. It Finch. Sounds like one, anyways. Mrs. Finch. All right.
Mrs. Finch. Yeah.
And this is she is going to be. She's been in the game for a while, okay?
So
she's no joke. I'm giving her like 63, okay?
Okay, 63.
And she is the new CEO of Red Robin, okay? And another thing worth noting, she was former CEO of Chuck. Not that. Chuck E. Cheese. All right. Okay. I think that's all we need, right? The regional manager may make another appearance in the second part where he is going to puzzle. But I think that's all we need for characters.
Is there anything like so there's a few other maybe minor characters like a waiter?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Is he eating with anyone? Does he have a girlfriend?
Oh no.
Okay, that's too complicated. We don't need a romantic subplot.
Yeah. I think we should have a waiter though. And the waiter is like also like pretty maybe this is like a high school kid, you know what I mean? Like maybe let's say like 17 years.
His first job, yeah.
He or she, yeah. I think we can leave that ambiguous. We'll say 17. That's all we need to know about the waiter. Who cares about them, right?
Yeah, it's the minor character.
Okay, yeah, minor characters, dude. Needs
no small parts, only small actors. Am I right? Oh god. Those of you who can't see, we just missed a high five, and I'm just embarrassed for that. That was a little better.
Okay. All right. So let's get to work. I think we're essentially just gonna have two scenes, right? One where he gets.
I think we have like 3 scenes. The original scene when he goes to Red Robin, he orders the lobster, right? And that whole thing goes down. Then he wakes up in the prison. That's another scene. And then we don't go through all of his various dealings with him. That's kind of left ambiguous, right?
But then we get to the
third scene. I think that's the ultimatum.
Yeah.
And maybe the 4th scene is the Sudoku.
Yeah, or that could be one scene.
Or it could be kind of combined together.
But that's the ending.
That's the end, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you start writing dialogue? I'm gonna go quickly take a look at our camera, which has apparently stopped recording. Liam, continue on as you were. I will shut out anything that needs to shut out. You good over there, dude?
Yeah, just editing, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
1 year.
So it looks like we need a better camera. This one is probably just going to shut off every like 15, 20 minutes. How long was that? Yeah, it was about 30 minutes, the 25 minutes that thing lasted. That's okay. Okay.
You can feel free to edit this.
Yeah. Okay, this format's fine. I was just thinking, like, how do we want to format it? I think this. Why don't we even do? I think it'll be faster if we just do, one of these.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a standard playwriting formatting unless you're just trying to save ink, but
it's all right.
you can do it, and your director will be upset, but he'll live. Okay. What do you call it? This better be the yum they advertised. Yeah. Let's emphasize yum. Like, yum is going to be like a major theme.
That's got to be a recurring theme throughout.
Yum is power in this world. Okay.
Yeah,
yum is, that's no joke.
Greater than yum.
Nothing is superior to yum. Okay. Where the burgers are yum. Everything is yum there, dude. Everything is yum there. The steak fries are pretty yum. Yeah. Here, why don't I start writing? I'll start writing scene 2.
Okay.
Here, let me just. I'm gonna pop in some managers. I'll make a marking that says this is scene 1, right? Okay, and I'll go down a little bit and start scene 2. Scene 2. Sorry, which did you say scene 2 was? Is that
scene 2
after drugged?
That's
right?
After he's drugged. He's in prison.
There's a transition when he's drugged, right? You do some nice lighting effects during that, right?
Confronted by the regional manager.
All right, so he's being confronted with the regional manager. Okay, I see what you're stepping in here. So, yeah, we're going to use letters to abbreviate because we're lazy bums. Fun fact, I have been cast as a homeless man 3 times in theater productions.
Were you cast as another one? Recently?
I can't remember all 3 of them because it's happened that many times, but they're...
Well, one of them was... Wait, was it The Good Woman of Szechuan when you were home?
Yeah, he was essentially... Yeah, the carpenter, I think he becomes homeless. I think that's
Are you counting that one, or was that just another one?
It's happened so many times because there was a monologue I did from The Speed of Darkness, right? There was...
I don't know what that is, but...
it was at Arts Fest, like our 10th grade year or something. Yeah, he was a homeless bum who was giving a speech about famous statues. It was fascinating.
Okay, and then you were also a homeless bum in... Ben's play, the one.
That's right. I was homeless. Yeah, Reflections, I think it was called.
Yeah, Reflections.
And then that was by Ben Rosenau, a friend of ours.
Good guy.
Good, yeah.
Russian guy.
He's a big influence of mine, if you will.
Me too, actually.
So there are those 2. If you count The Carpenter and Good Women of Szechuan, yeah, and that's 3. And you could even kind of count the character from Mount Idaho a little bit.
His background's
sketchy. So, but all right. That aside, I've played lots of homeless people. It's happened. Not just homeless people, homeless bums. Those guys in particular, they were on the bum side of the spectrum. If you catch my drift. Okay, so Jeremiah's just been drugged. This doesn't need to be the most compelling dialogue we've ever written. This is... Okay. We'll leave it up to strong acting choices, which neither of us are that good at making. This isn't the waiter, right? This is the manager. M is fine for manager, I think.
Yeah. First initial.
Now, is this the manager's first appearance, or does he make an appearance?
Oh no, he makes an appearance in the first scene.
He does. Yeah. He comes out like he asks for the manager. Okay. So he doesn't need to introduce himself, is the point. But okay. This is brilliant. This is gonna go to Broadway.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just like Mount Idaho did.
Well, off Broadway, but...
Yeah. A little far off Broadway.
Off Broadway.
Several hundred miles off Broadway. Okay. What's the manager? The manager's like he's just had enough. Like he doesn't want this job. But he's not gonna quit anytime soon. He could quit if he wanted to. Okay. But he's just like, I don't know. He's a tired guy. He just doesn't want.
He's a tired guy.
He doesn't want to be.
He's also kind of crabby.
All he wants to do. He wants to go home. Drink a beer, watch Simpsons or something like that. Like he's just
Family
like
Guy,
Family Guy. Yeah,
whatever he watches.
Yeah, one of those things. He seems like one of those guys.
Yeah.
He seems like maybe one of those guys who just smokes like 90 packs a day kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like a raspy voice.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. This will be very terse. So here's another question: how aware is Jeremiah of Red Robin's influence? Does he like have no idea? Does he just have like some, like maybe he's heard stories?
I feel like he might have heard rumors, but he doesn't actually take them seriously.
Okay.
I mean, if he actually knew something, then he probably wouldn't, act up in public.
Yeah, that would be dangerous, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so we should talk about something while we write.
We're in the zone, man. This is compelling dialogue. How much does the waiter / waitress know? I suppose we should.
I think he knows a fair amount.
Knows a fair amount. Okay, they're in on it. I understand. Okay. So you can have that come out in the dialogue. This is unacceptable. Should have gone to Red. He should have gone to Red Lobster. Why didn't he? Maybe he's a regular at Red Lobster, and he's like, maybe I'll try Red Robin. Wait, I just realized Red Lobster, Red Robin. Are they like sibling companies? Are they connected?
Ooh, they might be.
Shoot, dude. Let's not explore that here. I think. Let's not delve into the conspiracy theories right now.
Okay.
Maybe.
Subtext.
We'll leave it. Subtext, right. We'll imply it. What were you going to say? Something?
I was going to say, should I add in some line about how he's a regular Red
You
Lobster?
You could. Yeah. You could throw it in that line. Should have gone to Red Lobster, yeah. You good, dude?
That's just how I backspace.
That's how you backspace. You don't hold down the button. You just, hey man, I don't judge. 2 pound lobster, that's no joke.
Yeah, he's hungry.
That's a lot of meat. Hey man, shoot, he's allergic to bad food? That's a roast, dude. He's gonna put him on blast then. All right. So this guy's clearly in a mood to like he's gonna have some good food, and if he doesn't have some good food,
someone's gonna pay.
Someone's gonna pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Little does he know, he's gonna be the one who pays. He's gonna be the one who pays. That reversal is just it's a compelling plot device. I think we should just make this all one scene, and we'll just have a stage direction for Blackout. Because I don't have a lot to say here. You can add more if you want to, but
scene 3.
No, the scene between the manager and him, like after he's been drugged. I don't think there's a lot to say there. It depends on how much he wants to explain right off the bat, right? But I'll go on for now to the next scene 3, which is going to be with CEO. After this is the time jump. I need to look at how to spell Jeremiah, because for the life of me, okay, so it's exactly how you would think it's spelled. How is Jeremiah doing after these 4 years? Is he
jaded?
He's jaded. He doesn't want to be there though, right? Like he wants out, but he's just that's the way his life has become. Okay, I get you. He's gonna sass her a little bit. He's gonna throw a little bit of sass because he's been around at Red Robin longer than she has. Okay. Even though she's been in the game longer, he's more familiar. He's probably more familiar with the inner workings of Red Robin than she is at this moment. This is assuming
he's probably defiant.
Right.
Very defiant now. I'm not taking any of this.
Right.
Or maybe he's just kind of.
He was getting used to the way things are being run, and then they shake up the whole, the ball pit. Yes, that's something you shake up.
Yeah, exactly.
She's here to offer him a deal. Deal with the devil, if you will. Is Mrs. Finch a metaphor for the devil? Maybe. It wouldn't be the first time.
I wonder if this first scene is too long.
Isn't everything a modern retelling of Faust, really, when you get down to it? Well, so here's the thing, because if this is all one scene, if we make this all one scene, okay, and then we just have scene 2, if we just have scene 1, scene 2, I think they'll probably end up being close to the same length.
Okay.
But I haven't gotten to the main thrust of the second, part, because the Sudoku puzzle is going to be, that's going to be sort of the main direction of this scene. So let's try that. I'm just going to adjust our microphone gains a little bit. I think they're a little high.
Yeah, just to finish first scene. Anything else I should do now? You're on scene 2 right now?
Yeah, I'm on the second part of the second scene. So do you want to look at this bit I wrote as what was scene 2 now after he's been drugged? Do you want to like put it in stage direction here and like take a look at this part,
Okay, so the manager is just gonna say bud a lot. Someone at my workplace says that.
Bud, okay.
It's kind of a condescending.
Well, he could throw in.
I'm just gonna throw in a few buds.
He could throw in buds. He could also throw in, maybe like some other, like champ, sport, chief, Buster Brown, if you even want to go that far. But something like that. Yeah, throw those in. Yeah,
I'm gonna throw in a few different
those are yeah. He's asserting his status. You know what I mean? Like that's part of his character. That's what he does. At what cost? I'm putting that line directly in there. You're welcome, Isaac. Okay.
Pal, dude, chief. Pal.
I don't know about dude.
Not dude.
Buster's good.
Buster.
Sport. That's very Gatsby, but that's okay.
There's only so many I can fit in here. I'll replace a few others.
Yeah, just put him in where you have to. I mean, that guy's not gonna appear for too long. Should Jeremiah know? Does he know how to play Sudoku? How good is he at Sudoku? So there is some skill involved in that game that you build up after you've played it. Like you get,
maybe he was really good at Sudoku.
Okay, maybe he was good. Maybe he's been good and he just hasn't played in years because he's been
rusty.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so she exits. What is her motivation for giving him this ultimatum? What does she get out of it? What does she want? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What's her angle? She's got to be playing an angle, right? She's sneaky. She used to be the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, that's no joke. Okay, she's been playing the game a long time. She knows how to get what she wants. Okay.
Someone's getting a little wise to them. Someone's starting to think, wait a minute, what's going on with this corporation? What's going on with Red Robin?
Okay.
So she kind of maybe she wants to just sort of offer him a chance to get away because she realizes that these sleazy things that they're doing are catching up to them.
Oh, okay, so she's trying to reform, you think, maybe?
Trying to reform
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Interesting. Maybe,
might be, it's kind of selfishly motivated because they don't want to be caught.
Sure. Could also be a little bit like she's just trying to shake up, the higher ups. Like she's sort of maybe the person who's directly above Jeremiah is she wants to get him out. Okay, maybe the general manager is being outed. Okay. And maybe this is part of it. Like maybe
he's getting investigated,
like fired. Like maybe she thinks he's incompetent, so she's getting rid of him now that she's CEO. Okay, and as a result, everything under him, like all the loose ends, have to be taken care of. Which I suppose normally could mean death, but I think in this case, I don't think Jeremiah's killed anyone. Okay.
Not yet.
I think he's been closely involved in those kind of situations. I don't think he's there.
He's probably done some threats and stuff like that.
You're right. So I don't think he's the guy who's gonna be interested in his first instinct isn't gonna be I should kill the silence, right? He's not that. And I don't think she's that either, because if she does, she knows that'll raise a lot of suspicion. Right. Which is why she can't just kill him to get rid of him. She has to let him off somehow, right? The question is, maybe she should make part of the deal be that he has to keep his mouth shut, or else then they'll take action, then they'll silence him for good, you know what I mean? So otherwise, like, what motivation does he have to not just tell everyone? Oh, you know why? Because he would get he would be part of that. He'd go to jail if he, implicates his coworkers, right? So
and the Sudoku puzzle, I guess that's a way of showing, testing his intelligence.
She's testing him.
Testing like his intelligence, so she knows, okay, he's not stupid. He's not gonna do anything stupid like turn us in,
right,
or anything like that.
Are you done with that first scene?
Done with the first scene, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that's going to happen after we solve the puzzle? Are there going to be any exchanges?
Not really.
Maybe there'll be a brief exchange with the CEO once he solved it. But then he's free, and that's the play. His future is open to him, right? So we'll let the play in there.
Maybe while he's solving the Sudoku puzzle, he's distracted, but he's taunted by some voice in the background, like from, I don't know, the regional manager telling him to do things and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like a flashback, sort of.
Like flashback. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What could it be something that involves Sudoku?
I don't know much about Sudoku, except it involves a bunch of numbers.
It does involve numbers. Well, it could be kind of obscure reference to some. I don't think we need to worry about that. I don't know if we should worry about flashback. If you want to write a flashback, do it here, and do it a bit below, and we'll insert it in. For now, I'm going to write just like the main part where he's actually solving it. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
He's having a tough time, right? He's figuring out this puzzle. Let's get some him figuring out the puzzle. Okay, and then
I was writing a flashback.
Yeah, you write your flashback down here. I'm gonna write what happens after he's done.
It's just something like that.
I think isn't there like some convention in film and such when you have like a fake phone number that it's all five? So that was a thing.
It's 555. That's usually what they do.
Okay, yeah, it's like. I think 10 minutes would be a stretch for this. I don't even think we're hitting 10 minutes with this. I think this is like a nice little 5-minute, nugget, if you will. Script nuggets.
I think the only thing the Sudoku seems to be longer.
Yeah, I'm not sure how though. Like solving a puzzle. I mean, this is something. If it was on stage, maybe there would be some cool lighting changes, like
we could do the flashbacks, I guess, for a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, if you want another like a second flashback, like it would make sense to have 2 or 3, but just 1 would be weird. I think 2 would be okay. 3 is a nice round number for that sort of thing. What's the first one you've written? Applebee's, dude.
To how do you say it? Pull out of the New England market.
Okay. Yep. They're unsanitary kitchens, dude. Slander. We could get sued for this if we were making money off this. We're taking artistic liberties. Okay, we can. Should we change all the brand names to be like just barely like off? Pear bees, like Blue Robin, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we should do that. Let's do that. All right. So why don't I go back and I'll start changing the names of the brands. So we'll have Blue Robin. Okay. Chuck E. Cheese. Should it be Bucky Bees?
Chicky. Chicky Cheese.
Okay, all right.
What about Chili's? Because I'm including that one.
Billy's.
I don't know.
I think that would be confusing. That would sound like something else.
Yeah. Chalets.
Pepper.
Chalets. I don't know. Or should I just do a different restaurant?
Oh, maybe we should make the artistic choice to do a different restaurant. We could do it. It's in service of the script writing. So, let's have a quick Google on restaurant chains. You could do like you could probably vary the Cheesecake Factory pretty easily if you wanted to do that. But they're pretty upstanding, though. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Cheesecake Factory, they don't get their toes, in the muddy water, so to speak.
What's another chain?
I am working on that. Chain restaurants. Google.
I don't know if we're gonna go fast food, but more like this sort of similar to
Legal Seafoods is the could that
Legal
be?
Seafoods is upstanding though too. So
Oh yeah, Legal Seafoods. Yeah. They're not gonna
Chipotle.
You could do Chipotle.
But how about Chipotle?
Chipotle.
Not the two.
Hold on, I'm okay. I don't think Chick-fil-A would be tough. Olive Garden could we do?
Yeah, Olive Garden. Except
There's some other kind of garden. What's something not unlike an olive? Grape garden.
Date garden.
Date garden. Nah.
Not quite.
Jack in the Box.
John in the Box.
John in the Sphere. I don't know.
John in the Sphere.
Dairy Queen. Milk King.
Let's just do that.
Cow King. Yeah.
Cow King.
Yeah. Domestic abode of flatbread.
What?
Instead of IHOP.
What?
Instead of International House of Pancakes, domestic abode of flatbread.
Wait, how does that work?
Well, instead of international, it's domestic, but then it would be
DHO.
It doesn't. Dow. Is that?
Dow. Wait. What, flatbread.
Of flatbread. Not as in flatbread, but yeah.
So Dow.
Yeah, sure, man.
Oh.
Well, no, don't actually abbreviate. Just spell it. Just say it out like domestic abode of flatbread.
I already did Cow King. Do you want me to write another?
The Cow King's no. If you got Cow King, then we use Cow King.
I'm gonna end it with just a string of numbers.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I understand. Okay, so he's doing some dirty work running restaurants. Okay, maybe that's number 2 or number 3. Okay, what if we got to start with him, his humble beginnings, right? Where he's dishwashing and stuff like that, right? Why don't we start with one of the fill this dishwasher? Yeah. That's yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, if he starts doing that, then he gets
if we have some number related to that, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna in between these, I'm gonna fill in another little bit of Sudoku here.
I'm just gonna say 465 formula. So more of an escalation.
Yeah.
So should I add one that's just a little bit more extreme than that one, and then go to the Applebee's?
Sorry, which one?
So start with the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
And then the flashback after that is the Applebee's.
Yeah. Okay.
Unsanitary kitchens.
Right. Okay.
But then there's the deal with Czechoslovakia, which is even more extreme. Is that good? Is that enough escalating, or is there one level needed in between?
I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this. All right. Are we done? Let's see, how long is this scene? This scene's about 2 pages. The first scene, 2 pages. And this is, so we're using a condensed format. So this could run upwards of 6-7 minutes maybe. I really don't know, but it wouldn't. With other formats, you can usually estimate about 1 page being 1 minute, but because we're using a more condensed format where you can fit more lines onto 1 page, it's probably longer than that.
Is that good? Well, the question is not whether it's.
It's not good.
Is it done?
Is it something that we want to read?
I think we have to.
I think we have to read it, right? It's just a question of do we want to change it any before we read it. I'm just gonna take a quick skim. Dude, this is some compelling dialogue, dude. I wish I could write dialogue that's good that you wrote in scene 1, dude. That's
thank you.
Oh, you got it, bud. Oh man.
Experience. Dialogue.
Is that right?
Dialogist. Dialogian.
Shut up, Liam.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're ready. All right. I think you have to be Jeremiah. I think I have to be everyone else.
I'm Jeremiah, you're everyone else.
I'm trying to think of the voices I could do for these.
Nice raspy one for the man. W.
I was gonna.
Kind of almost a high pitched one, almost a nervous.
Which one? Oh, waiter. Yeah.
Waiter.
So the question is. So the thing about Finch. I'm not gonna be able to do a woman unless I have her be the really raspy voice, where she talks kind of like this or something like that, you know. But
Do you want me to do one? Because I think I could.
okay, all right. Do you want me to be Jeremiah then, and then you be the side roles?
Okay.
Okay.
If you want. But technically, voice. What do you want, bud? Like that.
That works. That's fine. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go for it, man. All right. Scene 1. In a Red Lobster, somewhere in New England. Okay. We have Jeremiah, age 23 at this point in time.
Yeah.
And we have a waiter/waitress. It's kind of ambiguous.
Let's begin.
1 year out of college, and I'm eating at Red Robin. Didn't we want to change all these names to be right? So this should be. We should change all these to Blue Robin. Hold on. Sorry for that. False alarm.
We're not starting yet.
All right, Red Robin. Let me just. Okay. Welcome to Blue Robin. Yeah. I'm doing this.
Okay.
Do this. Yeah, I got it. Actually, I can just do a replace all here. Blue Robin. Place all. Bada bing, bada boom.
Diet Coke in there, or we're gonna do some cheesy. Diet Cola.
Yeah, just cola. Yeah.
Diet Cola.
Diet soda. You could even say like something just like really general. Doesn't matter. Okay, why don't we try this again?
Wait, I gotta fix your Diet Coke.
Oh no, Leon.
Like one of 2 others.
Oh no.
Calm down. It's all right. Oh shoot, there are 4 of them. Wow.
So
okay.
All right.
It's all good, right? You fixed
right.
all the things. Yeah.
Yes. Scene 1. In a Blue Robin's. Jeremiah, age 23, and the waiter/waitress, age 17. Ahem. 1 year out of college, and I'm eating at Blue Robin. This better be the yum they advertised.
Hello, welcome to Blue Robin, where the burgers are yum and the steak fries are medium rare.
Hello. I'd like a Diet Cola and 2-pound lobster, please.
You want bottomless steak fries with that?
Hell yeah, I want bottomless steak fries with that.
Any allergies I should know about?
I'm allergic to bad food.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah.
All right, your food will be here momentarily.
This better be the best damn lobster I've eaten this week.
And here's your food.
That was, quick.
Have a yummy meal.
Eat some food. This is awful.
I beg your pardon?
Was this lobster canned?
Maybe.
Can I see the manager?
What?
Can I see the manager? This is unacceptable.
Yes, sir, right away.
Should have gone to Blue Lobster. Goodness, why did I ever leave that beautiful place?
I heard you had a problem with our food, sport.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sorry to hear that, bud. How's about another Diet Cola on us?
And a full refund while you're at it, please.
Whatever you want, Chief.
This better be the best damn Diet Cola I've ever drank. I think drunk? Son of a gun.
Here's a Diet Cola.
Give me that.
Looks like this guy had a heart attack.
He falls on the floor, by the way. Liam, you gotta put in these stage directions, buddy.
Oh, that was obvious.
We're not acting it out. That's okay. Carry on.
Not to worry. Blue Robin provides a free taxi service to the ER. He'll be fine.
Wakes up. What am I doing here?
Welcome to Blue Robin headquarters, bud. You gotta be out of your mind to try to mess with our reputation like that.
What do you want with me?
To pay off your debt to the corporation, Chief. 5 years of doing our dirty work.
What kind of dirty work?
You know, washing dishes. Maybe a hit or here or there.
You mean like murder?
Maybe. Have a mop, bud. Better start cleaning, Buster.
Scene 2. This takes place 4 years later. Same location.
Jeremiah, you've been doing good work for us.
Thank you, ma'am.
You don't sound too thrilled. That's not the kind of attitude we cultivate here at Blue Robin.
With all due respect, I couldn't care much less.
You think no better than to talk to a CEO like that, especially a new one. But I'm not here to clash with you. I'm here to offer you a deal.
What kind of deal could you possibly have to offer me?
Your freedom.
At what cost exactly?
Solve this Sudoku puzzle.
I haven't played in years.
If you really want your freedom, you'll remember the person you once were.
Finch exits. Let's see. 5, 9, 8. No, 3. It's been too long.
First dishwasher with the 465 formula.
Almost there. 7, 2, 1. No, it's all wrong.
Call this phone number 555-1234. It's Applebee's. Threaten to expose their unsanitary kitchens to the press unless they agree to pull out of the New England market.
Not again.
555-1492. That's Cow King. Claim you know about their deal with Czechoslovakia and threaten to expose them to the federal government unless they agree to stay out of our territory. 555-1234. 555-1492. 555-5555. 555-6666.
Stop. Focus. There. Is that it? Yes, it's done. Fincher enters.
You've done it.
Now you better keep your end of the bargain.
Of course. Just know that if you try to implicate us, you'll be caught in the crossfire.
I don't feel I need to do that.
And we don't have a problem. You're free to go.
Curtain. Brilliant.
I guess you could call it that.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. I feel like one thing we didn't. We should talk about if we were to, for some ridiculous reason, try to expand on this. What would we do? What would we enhance this with? I think what I'd want to do is, I got this sense that there's something with this guy in numbers, in scene 2. With all these numbers, between Sudoku and the phone numbers, there's got to be a motif.
Like he's an accountant.
I would build on this. I would build on this a lot, right? And I think it could be really. I was gonna say interesting, but like it wouldn't be that interesting. It would be a little bit of a better piece of literature.
Maybe we should. It seems like this could have been longer.
It could have been longer.
Expanded
it could
more
have been
on his training and.
Yeah, you could have had a training
with
scene.
his training and.
We could have had a dialogue where he's actually talking to like Applebee's on the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Apple Pear Bees, right? We've got to change it. We've got to change it. That's okay. That's all right.
Hopefully they won't notice.
Yeah,
we'll see.
They won't. I'd be surprised. I think we're gonna be okay. We are not in any way saying that Applebee's does in fact have unsanitary kitchens. We chose Applebee's as a random example of a popular and a very upstanding chain restaurant in the United States.
Yeah, not to advertise them or anything.
We have no strong opinions on Applebee's either way.
No. Don't think I've ever been to Applebee's actually.
You know what they say, all press is good press though, so.
Yeah, that's
I think we can get Applebee's.
my throat.
You have water, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, check it out, man. You can go get more if you need to. We're gonna break between what we're doing here, but what else? What else did we, I feel like there was a bit of backstory for some of the side characters that we really missed out on that I would have been interested to explore, particularly Finch and the regional manager. Finch had some backstory. She's seen some stuff from Chuck E. Cheese or whatever the.
Definitely seen some stuff from Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, if you've ever been inside a Chuck E. Cheese, you know.
I've never been inside it, but.
I mean, I don't remember it because I was, young. I feel like if you're a parent and you've gone into a Chuck E. Cheese, you've seen some stuff in your life that just you didn't need to see. And,
yeah, probably.
And that's the thing about this CEO. She's seen all of it. Like, you think what you saw is bad? She had to oversee every Chuck E. Cheese in the nation. Is Chuck E. Cheese an international chain? I doubt it. Conceivably. I wonder if they have some in, like, Canada or something. I don't care to look it up.
Maybe
To
there's
be
some
honest.
Chuck E. Cheese's in China or Japan.
Maybe.
Somalia, maybe. Who knows?
Is that right?
Maybe they have a few in Somalia.
I'd be surprised. But anyway.
Well, I think we could have explained greater how she was a new CEO. We kind of touched on it briefly, but did we ever say that she was part of Chuck E. Cheese before this?
It never did come out in the dialogue,
I don't
did
think
it?
it did.
No, we didn't. We forgot to put that in the dialogue.
Yeah, I guess that's not really something
It's
people
not.
can glean from subtext.
Yeah, and that's okay because in this version, it's not really important. She's a new CEO, okay, and she's been around, okay, but if we were to expand on this and make it into like a full thing, I would make sure that's known. Maybe have a little bit of backstory, clarify her goals in that last scene. We talked a little bit about them, but we didn't really, put it into the script in a way that made it so that the audience could really know what was happening. So they could just get an idea of what was happening. She's maybe draining the swamp a little bit. She's shaking up the higher ups. She wants to run things differently,
And Jeremiah too. We could have expanded more on his backstory. We don't really know him all too well. We don't really know what he went through in particular.
We know that he's
really
clearly
know the torture that he's been through.
He's clearly a Lobster regular. I got that sense.
Lobster,
but we don't know what is his thing with numbers and Sudoku. Like maybe he was like a world champion Sudoku player. Is that a thing? That could be a thing if there's like time, if it's time based. Maybe
back when it was really big. It's not really big. When was it big?
Was it big?
It was big at one point.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was. It's not big anymore, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know.
My eyes are drawing it up.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else to add here? Or
I think for the time being, I think that's as far as we're gonna get with this thing. I don't want to look at this anymore. I had a hearty giggle writing it. Don't want to look at it again. So with that, ScriptNuggets is going to take a quick break and we'll be done with this episode. We've got a couple ideas to work with right now, but we're not sure. We haven't decided yet if we're going to do multiple episodes with them or if we're going to mash it all into one.
We'll see.
Either way, we will hope you enjoyed and we will see you
on the flip side.